Hello everyone, welcome to SA Planning Vote. We are discussing about the project management tips and tricks to increase your productivity into 10 times. So one of the method to use in the project management is the Eisenhower Matrix. Let's discuss about what is this Eisenhower Matrix. It is a powerful tool for project management and the time management. This method will help you to prioritize your task effectively and manage your time better. Let's see what is Eisenhower Matrix. Eisenhower Matrix is a time management tool based on strategies and techniques pioneered by Dwight D. Eisenhower. It is also known as the Eisenhower box or the urgent important matrix. Who is Eisenhower? He is a five-star general and later he has become as the 34th president of United States. He is describing in this method like this. I have two kinds of problems, the urgent and the important. The urgent are not important and the important are never urgent. So all you need to do is to evaluate your task according to urgency and the importance. So by using this Eisenhower matrix, first you have to list all your tasks into priorities. Then categorize each task into one of the four quadrants. For focusing, the four quadrants are describing here. Importance, urgent, not important, and not urgent. So we have to be diagonally match this. Important, urgent, important but not urgent, not important but urgent, not important and not at all urgent. So we need to list out all our works into priority manner and into these four quadrants to eliminating our distractions and then postponing our works and also the schedule some of the works into later stage and the task which we need to do at the urgent level. So the first quadrant is urgent and the important tasks. These are all the first two tasks that are vital to deal with as soon as possible. They are usually last minute request or otherwise it is a to do task at the unforeseen circumstances. Generally, these tasks should be completed immediately or on the same day. For example, if you have additional work, you have all already planned work, and you some of the colleagues has been sick, and you have to do with that emergency, and you need to take care of that work as well. So these are all the works or the last minute deadline works. For example, if you are in office and you have some of the works which you need to complete, it is urgent work and you need to your importance also it is required for that work, so you need to complete that the work at the importance level or on that same level. So that is the important and the urgent task. So you need to list out those tasks first in first quadrant. And the second one is not urgent and but it is an important task. Let's see what are that. These are the long-term goals or tasks that are important but don't have a particularly firm deadline. So you can schedule them for completion later. For example, you have some of the important works which you are doing, but to do that, you need some qualification or you need some credentials or you need to refer some of the documents. So these are all the long-term tasks and these tasks are but you can do it later also, which means you can schedule for later after your first quadrant task. So the third quadrant is not important but it is a urgent task. Let's see what are those. These tasks needs to be completed immediately but they may not be important enough to require your attention, which means that they can be delegated to other members of your teams. For example, and these tasks are urgent tasks. For example, there is a meeting or there is an email you need to respond or there are a phone calls you have to be respond. So these are all the urgent tasks by the time, but your importance is not required. For example, there is an urgent meeting but you can nominate your colleague or you can ask your subordinate or you can ask anyone to attend that meeting. It is an urgent meeting but your importance not required. It is an urgent phone call but your presence is not required to respond that call. If it is an urgent email, but you are not required to reply to that. You can provide your suggestions and ideas, your advice, but someone can execute those. So these are all urgent tasks, but it is a not important task, which it can be in the third quarter. And the last quarter is not important and not at all urgent task. These tasks are the distraction tasks and should be avoided if possible. In many cases, you can simply postpone, ignore, or cancel these type of tasks. For example, unnecessary activities. In such case, like browsing in the internet, and then watching the videos or watching the movies or watching the sports, and chatting or chit chat. So if during the office times or during the some of the priority or urgent task times you are spending your time with unnecessary activities, these are all the tasks you should eliminate. So these tasks are neither urgent or not important. So these are all the four quadrants in the ancient matrix. So by using this Eisenhower matrix can definitely help you to prioritize your task and reduce stress level and increase your productivity by multiple times. By focusing on what's truly important, you can achieve your goals more efficiently and create more time for meaningful activities. So thank you everyone. Uh, don't forget to subscribe SA Planning for more project management tips. Thank you so much.